Hello guys, welcome to another collection showcase. Today I'll be showing you the entire collection for January 2022. That's right, that's our first collection for 2022 and it's the Verdant Company Hideout. The Verdant Company is a criminal group in the city of Thamaria, which is where most of our lore and adventures happen. If you want to know more about that, you can check out all of our PDF adventures on Patreon. I'll leave the links in the description. But for now, let's get into the collection. And let's get started by these melee bandits. This is a group of 6 bandits in different poses and with different weapons. You can see them all here. Of course, the bases are part of the collection as well. You can mix and match them and use the ones that you either like the most or fit your gaming needs. And next we have Rangers. They're kind of a lower tier unit for the Verdant Company. They're taking care of an old hideout and they don't want no strangers to get into it. So they're making sure that no one comes uninvited, and that's why we have so many of them. These are very versatile. This can probably be used in a lot of scenarios, and that's why I like them so much. Next, one of the first encounters in the adventure will be this beast. The armor on it, all these plates and the belts look so cool. Once painted, this is gonna be a nice display piece and also a badass encounter. So I'm pretty excited to see this one painted. Next, we have a couple more bandits. This time we have 2 female bandits. They're more in the line of a rogue or someone that's living in the outskirts of the city, trying to hunt for their food, but also doing some favors and nasty things for the Verdant Company. So they're not entirely good at all, but still an awesome model. These are going to be very useful as well. And of course, who doesn't love dogs? Here we have 3 armored dogs that will be guarding the keep along with the bandits or the guards. I mean, these are very useful as well. Any situation you may need a dog. This can be used also as a pet, as a familiar, but still very cool, very dynamic. And I honestly think that these dogs will be probably the most downloaded pieces from this collection, as dogs usually are. Next, we have a beefier bandit. He could be like a cell leader or some sort of bigger guard. He's pretty badass. He's not the main guy, but he's pretty tough. He comes in 2 poses. As always, he can be used as a hero as well. So if you're into barbarians or warriors or some sort of beefy fighter like this could be considered to be your player miniature. Now, one of the big bosses of the collection is this epic orc. I'm in love with this model. It came out so nice. I'm so happy with the result. Can't wait to see him painted up. The catapult on his back is just so insane. Like, look at all those mechanisms. It just looks so cool, so badass. It would be a very interesting fight against the players, and I'm also pretty sure that they would be very satisfied once they defeated this guy, because he will be throwing rocks at a distance, then punching in close combat, getting out his different weapons. He's probably a very tough encounter, but still very cool. Next, we have this beast. He's some sort of dinosaur, might as well be some sort of endangered species in the world, but that doesn't stop the Verdant Company from having one captured and using it for their nasty purposes. In our adventures is the mount for one of the Verdant Company leaders. Again, if you want to know more about that, there's a PDF on our Patreon you can check out as soon as you become a patron. I don't want to spoil too much, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna say. It's a pretty cool encounter. It can be used obviously for a lot of different reasons, and I'm also pretty sure this is gonna be one of the most popular ones. I wouldn't be surprised if most of the entries for the next painting competition would be using this precise model. Anyway, next we have this epic bandit tent. This is where the Verdant Company stashes their weapons, the things that they're smuggling, things that they want to keep in secret. I think it goes very well with the theme of the wetlands and this kind of swamp where this hideout is. And it's also a pretty cool model that I'm looking forward to see once it's printed. Something that our patrons have been asking for a lot is more modular structures. So we're putting out these structures to be assembled in any way that you want. I made this little hut here. It could also be a watchtower. It's very simple, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what can be done with these pieces. Obviously, there's a lot of them, and with enough creativity, you can do something way better looking than what I did just here. And every time we've done something like this, we found that our patrons are very creative and they come up with very interesting structures, and they use these pieces in very different ways to create their own scenarios and environment pieces. So I'm very excited to see what you guys will be coming up with and what you will be using this for. And last but not least, as always, we have our open lock walls and floor tiles. We did something a little bit different this time. I think you're gonna like it a lot. These are obviously way more intricate than our usual open lock walls. They surprisingly printed very well on FDM. I was not very hopeful about this, but then when I saw the results, they were super nice. On resin, they're obviously gorgeous. With all these different pieces, you might as well make a whole fortress, and it also looks like a lot of fun and a great time for the DM and the players. But well, that's it. This is the whole collection. I hope you guys liked it. All the bases that I'm showing here in this video with these characters come with the pack, but these are not all the bases that we're providing. We're also putting out square bases, rectangles, ovals, pills, different sizes, different shapes. Whatever your game needs, we probably have it in this pack, so make sure you check it out. And check out our Patreon and my Mini Factory Tribes page. I'll leave those in the link below. And hope you liked the collection. If you did, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers guys, take care.